by the greatest minds. They will find amazing things to exercise their intellects, and it satisfies the illiterate person in the street who is not interested in these sophistications. So it satisfies both ends. The Quran is a rich material for thinking, for pondering, for PhD theses, for professors, as well as it is suitable for a layman, for a fisherman, for a farmer. And that's the beauty of this Nabi al-Ummi. And it has tied its rituals with things that is reachable to people in the North Pole, in the South Pole, in Canada, in Arabian deserts, for everybody. You look the sun, you observe the sun and determine when to pray. You don't have to be literate and go back to encyclopedias, dictionaries, or pick out your calculator, start doing some calculations. Okay, very easy. Look into the sun, look into the moon, and you know that, okay, it's now time to fast. Okay, now it's time to break. So these are all symptoms of Allah's rahmah, His mercy that has given to this ummah, that we should feel very proud about. Let me continue. I think I have elaborated more than what I was intending to elaborate on those verses, but I think these are very, very important, and I only covered a fraction of the things that we could extract from this verse. ومن قوم موسى أمة يهدون بالحق وبه يعدلون وقطعناهم 12 أسباطا أمما وأوحينا إلى موسى إذ استسقاه قومه أن اضرب بعصاك الحجر فانبجست منه 12 عينا قد علم كل أناس مشربهم وظللنا عليهم الغمام وأنزلنا عليهم المن والسلوى كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم وما ظلمونا ولكن كانوا أنفسهم يظلمون وإذ قيل لهم اسكنوا هذه القرية وكلوا منها حيث شئتم وقولوا حطة وادخلوا الباب سجدا نغفر لكم خطيئاتكم سنزيد المحسنين فبدل الذين ظلموا منهم قولا غير الذي قيل لهم فأرسلنا عليهم رجزا من السماء بما كانوا يظلمون واسألهم عن القرية التي كانت حاضرة البحر إذ يعدون في السبت إذ تأتيهم حيتانهم يوم سبتهم شرعا ويوم لا يسبتون لا تأتيهم كذلك نبلوهم بما كانوا يفسقون وإذ قالت أمة منهم لم تعظون قوما الله مهلكهم أو معذبهم عذابا شديدا قالوا معذرة إلى ربكم ولعلهم يتقون فلما نسوا ما ذكروا به أنجينا الذين ينهون عن السوء وأخذنا الذين ظلموا بعذاب بئيس بما كانوا يفسقون فلما عتوا عما نهوا عنه قلنا لهم كونوا قردة خاسئين. Allah is really so merciful. He has given Bani Israel so much bounty and so much ni'mah, and wanted them to be on the right track. So much bounty. You don't have much ibadah except to observe few rituals. Okay, so this tells the story of this community, small village or city on the bank of a sea or river, I don't know. It's mentioned Hadirat al-Bahr, on the sea. So there are lots of fish, and they were farmers, they were fishermen, and their test was that don't catch fish on Saturday. A very simple test that they could have survived or they could have passed very easily, but even here they started to use their cunning brain. So they set the nets on Saturday, saying that we are not catching fish on Saturday, and they took out those nets on Sunday full of fish. And to make the test a bit tough is that the fish will come on Saturday, it will not come on the other days. Okay, so they didn't want to miss the opportunity, but they wanted to trick, as if they don't know that Allah knows everything. Okay, so using this trickery kind of things with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's very bad. But what is more important is the reaction of the people in the society. Okay, so these are the people who are sinners. They actively participated in this sinful action by setting the net on Saturday. There was another category who was watching and say, we are not doing it, and let them do it. This is a majority of logics of people in our times. They will find a group of people doing sinful action, and they feel happy that we are abstaining from this sinful action. We are not participating in that action, so we are safe. The third category, who might have been not a majority in number, is that they were actively trying to prevent this action, remind them that this is haram, this is not allowed, this is trickery, this is cunningness, whom you are deceiving. Okay, the thing is that this middle category, instead of participating in this, in joining good and abstaining from bad activity, they were pouring cold water to this minority who are the best in the society, because they were preventing this haram thing to happen. They were pouring cold water. لِمَ تَعِظُونَ قَوْمًا اللَّهُ مُهْلِكُهُمْ أَوْ مُعَذِّبُهُمْ عَذَابًا شَدِيدًا. Why you are wasting your efforts in preventing these things? They are doing these things, Allah will punish them. You see this logic that is very prevalent in our days as well. Don't be safe. So seeking this safety, okay, be safe and don't participate, and let others do whatever they want. Okay, this is exactly what this majority of people might have been doing in that time. So I am almost reaching my office. I will find another opportunity to discuss this verse first. But what happened is that Allah did not save this category of people, even to the extent that Allah didn't even bother to mention what happened to them. That's why in the tafsir, if I recall, majority of ulama said that this category, they were also being subjected to the punishment, and only because Allah says, "Anhayna alladhina yanhauna 'anis su', anjayna alladhina yanhauna 'anis su'." I have saved those who were refraining and actively trying to stop this activity. I have saved them. That means he did not save this fence riding people who are not doing anything, okay, even pouring cold water. And you know the punishment was that they were converted into kunna lahum kunu qiradatan khasiin. They are converted into monkeys, humiliated monkeys, but eventually they died. It's not like Darwin's theory that we have the descendant. They died eventually. Wallahu a'lam wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad.